Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be creating this all matte makeup look. I thought it would be perfect to include nudes and browns in this makeup look because I've done a lot of intense or pinks and purples, but this was something which I was looking forward to create, and it's very simple, and I've used few products which I actually put my hands on for the first time, so I'm sure you guys are gonna like this video. So let's get started. Starting with the face, the first thing that I'll be using is this primer from Sephora. It's called the Smoothing Primer or the Beauty Amplifier. This primer really makes the application of the foundation very smooth, and since we're going for a matte look, it's very important that your primer is doing the job of covering your pores so that the foundation stays for a longer time and it doesn't make your face oily or make the foundation crack. And the next step is applying the foundation, and I'm using this Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. This is from Sephora, Switzerland, and I'm absolutely in love with this foundation. Let me know if you guys would want me to do a detailed review on this foundation. The shade that I'm using is Olive, and it has this more like a medium beige shade with some golden undertones. It's time to use some concealer, and today I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade number 25. For contouring, I'll be going back to the Becca Cosmetics Ultimate Coverage Foundation, and this time I'm using the shade Fawn. This is again from Sephora, Switzerland, and it's the same foundation just in a different shade. So since this is a darker color, I like to use this for contouring. It's time to set the face, and today I'll be using the Lakme Rose Powder. This is in the shade 01 Soft Pink, and I'll be using this to bake my face. While the loose powder is doing its job of setting my face, I'll go ahead and do my brows. For my brows, I like using this dark brown color, which is called Pure Chocolate from my Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadow palette. Next, I'll be using a large powder brush and taking away all of that loose powder. Now that the face is done, we'll be moving on with the eyes, and today I'll be using this YouStar I Love Matte eyeshadow palette. This is a gift from my best friend Stephanie, and I just love this palette because it's got this gorgeous brown colors which I think are perfect to make a day to night eyeshadow look. I'll be taking this gorgeous very light brown color shade, so I'll be using that as the transition shade all over my eyelid. Next, I'll be taking this brown color, which is a shade darker than the previous color that we used, and I'll be using that on the inner corner of my eyelid. Then I'll be going ahead with this dark brown color. This is like the darkest brown in this entire palette, and I'll be using that in the middle and the outer corner of my eyelid. And next, blending all of these colors together. I'll be adding a touch of black just on the outer corner of my eye, and I'll be taking this matte black color from the same palette and using it just a tiny bit on just the outer corner of my eye. And now I'll be blending all of these together with my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. Next, I'll be taking this eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and I'll be using the darkest brown color from the same palette and just applying it on the lower lash line, but just keeping it on the outer 2/3 of the eyes. Finally, it's lash time, and I'll be using a lash curler first to curl my lashes. And for mascara today, I'll be using the Unlimited mascara from Loreal. I received this from Loreal, Switzerland, and it's one of the best mascaras I've ever used. I like to go ahead with the second coat, and it literally gives me the effects of false lashes. To finish off the face, I'll be using a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going back to my favorite bronzer of all time, the Essence Sunclub bronzer. This is in the shade 20 Suntan, and I've used it so much it's nearly hit the pan. For blush, I'll be using the Essence Matte Touch blush, which is a very matte finish blush, and this is in the shade 20 Bury Me Up. Finally, to highlight my face, I'll be using the Essence All About Chocolates palette. Well, this is basically an eyeshadow palette, but I love the highlighter that comes in this palette, and I've been using this for such a long time. And for applying it, I'll be using my e.l.f. small tapered brush. And now to complete the matte look, I'll be using the Milani Amore liquid matte lipstick, and this is in the shade 12 Loved. I've already reviewed this lipstick, so I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description box below. And this is a very gorgeous nude color. It's if you guys know me, you'll know that I'm more into reds, but this is one of the nudes that I absolutely love. So that's all for today. I hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed creating it. And let me know if you all want me to review any of the products which I used in this video. I'm looking forward to hear from you guys, and until next time, lots of love.